plays, just about every play they could call holding one way or the other. It's just how blatant it is.
Exactly, and it looked like that time there was a real tackle on the outside there by one of the Mustangs' offensive linemen.
We couldn't see it. It must
sprung
have been
Pierce. Spears drops back, gets a screen over the middle, grabbed by Jones, and he has room to the 20, has a blocker in front, now runs through a defender down to the 30-yard line. Beautiful concept there by the Mustangs. A screen pass, let the defenders just come in clean, threw it over their heads as Jones was right in the middle on the middle screen. Took it all the way down to the 30-yard line. That's a 30-yard play.
Nice downfield block by Ian Edenfield to get that extra 5 to 10 yards.
35 seconds to go here in the third. Mustangs quickly to the line. Send Livingston in motion. Fakes a handoff. Pierce now on left side. Cuts it up. Breaks 2 tackles. Now spinning. Still on his feet. Breaks through again. How did he get out of there? All the way down to the 7-yard line.
24-yard run, and he had
2, 3, 4 tacklers that he spun out of. Looked like he was stopped at least twice. First and goal for the Mustangs at the 7-yard line with 18 seconds to go. Mustangs looking to try to get one more play off here in the third quarter. Pierce quickly on the end around to Livingston. Has room, tries to cut it up. Should have just went for the corner. He's still on his feet, though, as he is
picked up an extra 3 that way.
Not tackled yet. Another strange event there. That's going to end the third quarter as he takes it down to the 4-yard line. Mustangs threatening, but Thomas Jefferson leading 20-14. Back with fourth quarter action on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center is proud to help sponsor the Laurel Highlands athletic teams and its staff. The center is celebrating its 30th year anniversary under the direction of Dr. Garrett Breakiron. The staff is comprised of Dr. Kurt Sturdivant, Dr. Gregory Hogan, and 7 chiropractic assistants. The Uniontown Chiropractic Center offers in-house x-ray, multiple therapy procedures, and massage, as well as a 4,000 square foot exercise rehabilitation area. The center not only treats spinal conditions, but performs therapy and exercise rehabilitation for post-surgical hip, knee, and shoulder conditions. Appointments can be made by calling 724-437-1910, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Dr. Breakiron and his staff would like to recognize the outstanding work that John Kazarick has provided for the past 25 years as the voice of the Mustangs. The WMBS radio network and the South Union Township Sports Network. Mustangs threatening on the 4-yard line. Second and goal from the 4. Pierce in the pistol formation, sends Boyle in motion. Now Pierce is dropping back and he is going to throw it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. I hope it might be in the grasp. They're going to say he is down back at the 12-yard line.
I'm not sure how he got that off at all, because he was almost upside down.
He didn't. They're going to call it back at the 12-yard line. All the way back at the 13-yard line. Bad play for the Mustangs. They give up great position at the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now it's third and goal from the 13. Let's see what Coach Just can come up with here. 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. Pierce up the middle to Jones. He cuts it up and gets it all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Nice 9-yard
gain of 9 yards, but it's going to be 4th down. What do you do here? They're going to call a timeout, I bet.
Looks like they're going for it.
Well,
I think that's a good move.
Down by 6, just underway here in the 4th. Try to pull them off sides maybe.
Hard
They're
count.
going to change the play again as Pierce looks over to Coach Just, has the play. A lot of time left on that play clock, and in the end zone, tipped and intercepted.
That was tipped twice.
Oh my gosh. Tipped twice by 2 Mustangs.
Jacob Schwartz for one of them, and Ian Edenfield the other one.
Ended up in Nick Freewald's hands for Thomas Jefferson. And not only does that eliminate the 4th and goal from the 4, but that gives Thomas Jefferson the ball all the way out to the 20-yard line.
It was a pretty good pass there by Jimmy Pierce. Just wasn't handled well.
I'm not sure the receiver realized it was intended for the first receiver who tipped it. He just kind of looked like he wasn't going to try to catch it. He tipped it, went over his head. Livingston had a chance for it, ended up in Freewald's hands. So big turn of events. Thomas Jefferson maintains the lead, gets the ball back, and now they're going to try to pound it. Up the middle again. This is a big 8-yard run now this time. We got some extracurricular activity in the backfield as Quentin Hill picks up 8 as Brandon Eisler on the tackle.
That's really the Mustangs' first big error, and kind of like the Seattle Seahawks in the end of the Super Bowl.
Wow, it was
a big one.
It's a deflator, that's for sure. Now the Mustangs need to concentrate on defense to get this ball back, trailing by 6 with 10:15 to go here in the 4th. Mustangs load up the middle this time. Look like a blitz coming, and it's a right up the middle, and he breaks through on the first wave, and now he has room. Hill down the left side to the 50. Flags all over the place. It's probably a hold as it's going to come back.
Flags.
Quentin Hill down to the 29-yard line, but we got flags all the way back here at the 33-yard line, 38-yard line. There's 3 flags on the field, and that's going to come back as a hold by Bahanish, I believe. Hill got it through the middle, and once he was through that front line, there was not much resistance by the Mustang secondary as they had a big pile of people at the line of attack, but nobody beyond that. But
hey, there's by the way, Gary, there's a team of people on the bench tending to Chad Livingston. I can't really tell. They're working on his leg, doing something. That's would be a bad break. I hope it works out. I hope he gets back up. 2nd and 2 now for TJ. Up the middle again, and there goes Hill. This time I'm not sure they're going to catch him, but it's Pierce who does have him. But again, a big gainer. Once he breaks through that first line of defense, there's really not much resistance as he takes it all the way into Mustang territory at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Thomas Jefferson. Gain of about, let's see, 22-9, about 30 yards on that play. If they're not going to stop him at the line of scrimmage, for most of the game, the Mustangs have been able to stop him at the linebacker level, and that hasn't happened the last 2 plays. So they've seen
have
something.
Been up on the line trying to stuff him right in the hole, and there's no resistance once he gets past that level. Here again, this is Zandier, I think, this time, and he breaks it loose, showing his athletic ability down to the 20, to 10, to 15, 5, in for the Thomas Jefferson touchdown. That's Quentin Hill this time, not Zandier. It looked like Zandier with his height, and let's see who it was. It was Hill, number 32. We picked up that number. So 9:01 to go. Big turn of events as Thomas Jefferson turns a potential Mustang touchdown as the Mustangs had it 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Did not score, ended in an interception, giving TJ the ball in the 20. and they take it down the field all on the ground with Hill going in from 31 yards. The kick is wide, though, so the score stands at 26-14 with 9:01 to go here in the fourth. We'll be back on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network.
And it will be homecoming festivities begin about 7, the game at 7:30. Also be
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbar.
Back on the South Union Township Sports Network, simulcast with WMBS.
For our friends at home,
Thomas Jefferson with a huge scoring drive there. That's a 13-point turnaround, Rick.
yeah, well, the decision to go for that on 4th down, that was a big decision.
Here's a kick. This is going to be Boyle with the catch. He's bobbling it. Now he has it, and that might have turned things around as he gets up the left side. Kind of threw the defense off as he was bobbling that, coming up the left side. Gets it all the way out past the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Okay, I'm going to give a little unofficial Davis and Davis injury update here. Chad Livingston is on the bench with ice on his left knee, his head down. He's surrounded by paramedics and athletic director Mark John and other assorted coaches. That could be a big game changer for the Mustangs. Other people are going to have to step up.
Livingston in the pistol. He's going to keep it, go around left end, and he is hit, but he spins away and gains of about 4. Initial contact there at the line of scrimmage by Thomas Jefferson. Number 22, that was Bahanish. There's Livingston on the sideline.
The good news is that there are other weapons on the team, but not having Livingston is going to be going to change things up.
Edenfield switches sides, tight end right now. Boyle goes in motion, and it's going to be up the middle, nowhere to go that time for Christian Jones. He's going to lose about 1.5 yards. Makes 3rd down and 9. As you said, that's a huge weapon that Jimmy Pierce relies on, especially in these 3rd down situations. Pierce with 2 touchdowns. I'm sorry, Livingston with 2 touchdowns tonight for the Mustangs.
The leading receiver in the WPIAL.
Here's Pierce. He's under a lot of pressure. It's the screen again, but this time snuffed out by Bahanish for TJ as he hit him initially as soon as he caught it at about the 45-yard line, 43-yard line. Gain of only about 1 yard. 4th down, 3 and out for the Mustangs again. Time running down now with 7:26 to go here in the fourth. 12-point lead for Thomas Jefferson. Oh, that kick is blocked this time. It's rolling right there at the 28-yard line.
Down by Campbell.
Jimmy Pierce just kind of walked into that punt. He has that left foot rugby kick. He had his head down, and he just kind of ran right into the defender and kicked it right off the defender's back.
You know, Gary, all night it seemed that it took longer and longer for Jimmy Pierce to get that punt off. Again, that would be a Steve Suprick observation professionally, but it just seemed like it took him way too long. He was very casual about that punt.
Well, he may not have had a good handle on it, but in any event, it wasn't really blocked as much as he kicked it into the defender. And that's going to set TJ up hugely inside Laurel Highlands territory again at the 28-yard line. And Thomas Jefferson's going to take a timeout. They weren't ready to go on offense. So we'll take a break on WMBS and the South Union Township Network. TJ 26, Laurel Highlands 14, 7:13 to go here in the fourth.
Soccer action for Laurel Highlands Monday evening. Our girls soccer team will be home Monday.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Back on the South Union Township Sports Network. About to be joined by WMBS as TJ takes over deep in the Mustang territory at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Expect Thomas Jefferson to stay on the ground here, use that clock, and that's what it is. Up the middle. Bahanish this time hits the second wave. Tackle there by number 3, Jacob Swartz, but he'll pick up about 7 on the play.
It seemed like that last series for the Mustangs, when Chad Livingston went down, it took some air out of the balloon there.
Well, with that 12-point lead, TJ certainly deep in Laurel Highlands territory will look to put some more points on the board, but they will also look to use most of this clock. Mustangs with 2 timeouts, Thomas Jefferson with 2 timeouts. We're going to go up the middle again, and breaking it out is Hill. He's at the 10, inside the 5, down to the goal line and in. There's a flag back here, though. Let's see what we got. Somebody's helmet got pulled off. What do we got?
It's a Mustang helmet on the ground.
So it's maybe coming back.
Hands to the face, maybe?
On the field there, looks like number...
Dylan Groh.
Dylan Groh. That's going to be a personal foul against Thomas Jefferson. That'll nullify the touchdown.
So if your helmet gets knocked off, so he has to come out for a play now?
Yes, he does. And which is really strange, especially when the defender pulled it off.
It's hard to tell. Well, yeah, they called the penalty on it, so.
That's going to push it back outside the 30-yard line to the 32. 2nd down and 14.
It's not worth the penalty, Dylan Groh being out of the game.